Once again, you're welcome to Sports Update with myself, Amy Akura. Today in this episode, I'm so excited to talk about a lot of things that are happening in the world of sports. And we're going to start with the first story, which is an exciting story that is coming from the Rugby World Cup. I'm talking about Springbok. The reigning champions beat the host nation to advance to the semi-final of the Rugby World Cup, where they're going to meet England. This was a game that was full of entertainment, a game that like never before. A tight call, I must say. The game ended 29-28. The Springbok came on top as the defending champions and defeating the host nation. I must say to you that it was not an easy task. It was a difficult one, but once again they proved to the whole world why they are the reigning champion, and deservedly they won that game. And I'm so happy for them. We can't wait to see them get to the final and possibly retain the trophy. In another match that is coming in the Rugby World Cup is a match between England and Fiji. Fiji going into that game as a as a tough opponent to England. They played, it was a very good performance from them, but the English side came on top, winning that game 30-24 to advance to set up a semi-final against the defending champions, the Springbok. And we are just watching a lot of exciting stories coming from the Rugby World Cup. And I'm moving to another story that is coming in the sports update for today. It's a story that we excite all the Spanish fans. The Spanish national team qualified for the Euro 2024, beating Norway 1-0, leaving Norwegian at the verge of losing out, or missing out rather, on the tournament comes next year. They qualified, and the result also gave hope to the Scottish side as they also qualified to the European competition comes next year, 2024. Moving to the next story that is going to come in the sports update for today. We're going to talk about Jordan Henderson, the former Liverpool captain who moved to Saudi Arabia, and he played a friendly match against for England, rather. He played a friendly match for England, and the fans were not happy with him because he moved to Saudi Arabia. And here is the story. They are not happy because they, according to them, the gay society, whatever they call them, are not happy with him moving there because of their strict rules when it comes to a same-sex marriage in the Saudi Arabian nation, which is something that I'm grappling with, because everyone decide how they want to rule and live in their nation. So why do you now want to impose your values on other people? If I decide today I want to live in Saudi Arabia, I want to live in Iran, why are you having issues with that? And they are coming out to boo this guy to say that he is a sellout and he has decided to abandon his culture. What is the culture, by the way? He is a man, he's married with kids, and he decided that he's going to look for something to take care of his family. And a group of people are actually coming out to condemn him, that why do you have to move to Saudi Arabia, because of they are not accepting same-sex marriage in their nations. I don't understand how that works, but I'm here to talk about sports and not talk about something that it's off sports. But he was booed by his fans, but he came out to say that he's not concerned about those people because he knows what he stands for and he knows who he is representing, which is something that I am happy with. Taking a look at another story coming in the sports update for today is a story in the European qualifiers where Wales national team beat Croatia 2-1. 2 goals scored by that guy, Wilson. He scored in the 47th minute and 60 minutes to give his nation the hope of qualifying for the tournament comes the next season, which is going to be in 2024 in Germany. So it was a very interesting performance from Wales national team beating Croatia. Croatia, we know, the finalists of the World Cup in 2018 against France, with the loss that game in the final of the World Cup. So they beat this team 2-1, and they're now on the verge of qualifying for the European tournament comes the next season. A way to see if they indeed going to qualify for the tournament. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our sports update with myself, Emi Akura. These are some of the stories that we have for you in our sports update for today. And after, they resume from the international break, we're going to be having a lot of activities that are going to be taking place in the world of soccer and other sports as well. And I'll be bringing all the updates to you. Like I always said, I don't want you to miss anything. My responsibility is to make sure that I bring all the, stories to you and keep you entertained. And until I come your way again with a lot of sports and other stories, stay tuned.